Hey, what is
What's up guys, John from
Magic Tech Review?
and in today's video
I'm gonna
I'll be taking you through
do a Dollar
General, so
Go ahead and leave a
like on the video,
if you do
enjoy the content, go ahead and
subscribe to become
part of the Magic Tech Review
family.
and comment down below
What's the next place you want
me to visit or
any other videos
that you want me to make.
hey, so
Yeah,
slap that like
let's go ahead
and get right
to
into
the video.
Hey, what is up guys? John from Magic Tech Review, and in today's video we're going to be going over my experience at Dollar General and their general prepaid phone section right here. But as you can see guys in this video, or in this picture right here that I got to show you guys, that this place is trashy beyond trashy guys. Like, even before I got to the prepaid section, there's just like little gloves laying things, there's things that's been stolen just hanging out or whatever, and in general the whole section just looks so bad. So uh, um yeah, I was there to, like, I've done Family Dollar, Walmart, Target. I'm trying to see if I can get the Best Buy, but that's a little far for me. We'll see what can happen or whatever. Name any other places that you might want me to see, but this is a big distraction for me, guys. It's not even like shoppable, to be honest with you. All the aisles just look like a tornado done hit the place. And this was like the middle of the day. There's like no truck or anything like that. So there's like no excuse for this. But, anyways, this is what you're greeted with at the prepaid section. Now, I do admit that the prepaid section is set up pretty well. But everything around it just looks like a fucking. Ugh. It's so nasty in there. So, anyways, this is what you get greeted with right here. You do have your airtime cards right there. Alrighty, guys. So this is, like I was saying before, this is what you're greeted to right here, and it looks good as far as like the presentation goes. Uh, when you actually look at it, and you can see, the Verizon eTalk My Flicks, the Verizon Moto E6, the AT&T prepaid, Alcatel Volta. You got track phone there. You got Total Wireless. So there's a bunch of companies here. Simple Mobile right here. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of look at some of the other phones in here and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do that. Um, let's see here. So we're gonna go ahead and take a deeper look here. We got the ZTE Symbol LTE. I remember this one coming out a while ago actually, and I don't know if this is the one that actually has the Android in it or not. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this is the one that. I think the ZTE symbol T something. It had like an extra letter in there to denote that it was the Android version or whatever. So $65 for that phone seems pretty high price for a flip phone, unless it's the Android version. But then again, it's still just I would stay away from it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next phone that we have right here. Simple Mobile. Let's see here. Which one is this one here? The View 3. So as you can see here, it's got Android 10, 6-inch display, 13 megapixel camera, and then it looks like an. My God, I can't tell what kind of camera that is in the front, but as you can see, it's got the bezels on the top and the bottom, kind of just like a meh phone. $50. I mean, not really like cutting bleeding edge or anything like that. So I don't know about all that. And then we have right here Total Wireless phone right here, Samsung Galaxy A02s. $70. It's a Samsung phone, I guess, if that's what you're into. I don't know. It's kind of like very slim pickings actually at this place compared to the other places that I've been to. But we'll go ahead and just keep taking a look at the different phones that they do have here. The LG, oh my God, LG Zone 4. Wow, LG. I thought LG was done, but we got the LG Zone 4 here. So if you're looking for an LG product, I guess that's what you got going on right here. Just hate that you really can't see what it's got going on. You got a 5-inch display. You got a 8 megapixel camera right there. You got so many notifications. A 2,500 milliamp battery. Oh heck no, that is a no go. $70? No, 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 no. Heck no. Then also right here we have for $40 a truly unlimited says TCL A3, 5.5-inch display screen, Android 11, 8 megapixel camera, 5 megapixel front. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just I'd say hard pass on this one as well. Um, you know, just like I don't know. I mean, unless you're really desperate, I guess $40 is better than 70 right there, and you know you're getting. I mean, uh, it's just like I said, it's slim pickings, man. Slim pickings for sure. So let's go ahead and keep moving on here. We got the Alcatel Avalon. That's a heck of a name right there. $75. So yeah, these prices just seem overinflated to me, for sure. I can't really see what's going on there. I see like a 3,400 milliamp battery, I believe, and a 5 megapixel rear, 5 megapixel front. These phones are just like trash, man. To be honest with you, you got $10 off all AT&T prepaid smartphones. So Motorola right there. Hey, okay, so technically that would be what? If this is some kind of Motorola right there, $40 for a Motorola. I think it's Android 10 though. Does have a 5,000 milliamp battery, so you are gonna have a nice battery on this one. Um, okay, dual 13 megapixel cameras and a 5 megapixel selfie camera, 6.5 HD display screen. Okay, I could probably recommend this one for sure. I'm not sure if this one is actually placed in the right thing because for $40, I think I can recommend this for sure, for sure. Android 10, yeah, I know, guys. It's gonna be the Android version is really low. But fingerprint reader, 5,000 milliamp battery, 32 gigs of storage, dual cameras on the back, 5 megapixel and a 6.5. I mean, I think yeah, for $40, I think this is probably gonna be the deal of the day right here, guys. If you're looking for something. And then we got this one for $30, total wireless right here. What is this? The Blue View 2. Oh man, this is probably gonna be a stinker, huh? I can't really read what's going on, but um, guys, if you do like this video, man, don't forget to leave likes on this content. I know this is kind of like, you know, me just kind of bashing on stuff, but I know a lot of you guys actually like and enjoy this kind of content that I do. That I go to stores and I review the things. I mean, we gotta somehow keep these stores accountable, right? Anyways, here's the Moto E6 from Verizon for $80. I would say nah. I'd say just go with something else. Go with that $40 handset, Motorola one. So I think they're overcharging for that right there. So and then you got this AT&T prepaid AT&T ZTE Maven 3. Yeah, look at oh my god, I haven't seen buttons like that in like 2-3 years, man. Yo, the buttons though, bro. Oh, the buttons. So yeah, the ZTE Maven 3, yeah, definitely a no go. It looks like just these are just phones like they wasn't able to sell. And then let's see here. What do we have down here? The Alcatel Volta, huh? Oh god. No, just no. Just no, guys. Don't even think about it. Alcatel Volta, 5.5-inch scratch resistant Dragon Trail glass. Oh my god. 5 megapixel rear camera, and look at that. You can see my beautiful shoes right there in the background. You got your 5 megapixel rear camera and 5 megapixel with selfie. Blah blah. 16 gigabytes. No. 3,000 milliamp. No. Go edition. No. Gel phone case included. Dude, I have not seen. Wow. The phone is so bad that you have to include a gel phone case. Huh. Okay, AT&T prepaid. You should do that with all your phones. And then right there we got the LG K8V, which I didn't get a good picture of. I'm sorry about that, guys, but it seems like Verizon seems to be pretty much like really high priced in this thing. I don't know why Verizon prepaid seems to be higher prices. Like I've seen them in stores. I think they're higher priced than most stores. So, huh, weird. Let me know, guys, in the comments down below if you think that Verizon is pretty much overpriced or whatever. But here it is again. I just took a few more pictures to kind of round it out, just to make sure I got them. Just kind of going through my gallery at this moment. So there's that LG K8V. I'm not gonna even bother to look it up or look at the specs for sure. Kind of weird. And then here's another look at the store. Like I said, this store is just I don't know what it is, but any Dollar Generals in my area always look like a freaking tornado hit them. They always look like they're doing truck day, but they're not. So I don't know. Like I see they have a couple employees. They probably need to hire more employees to like actually, put the store together, or maybe the store just like looks like that because of poor planning or anything like that. But I go like into like Family Dollar, or I go into like Dollar Tree, and it looks amazing. Like it looks great. And there's not that many, like it's not like they have like 20 employees at this one place. So I don't know. Is Dollar General always looking like that to y'all as well? Because it just looks so trashy to me. But anyways, that's another picture right there. As you can see, I was just like, ugh. And then there's a picture right there, wider picture, as you can see. Look at that, man. And this store is just like this is during the middle of the day. Like it should not. It literally should not look like this. Like, but anyways, that's just gonna be it from me. I'll do another one of these probably like in 6 months to a year to see if there's any changes with the phones, or if they look better, if they're worse, or whatever the case may be. And so, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate everybody. And if you're watching this on the live replay, because I am going to be doing this live, or not live, but I'm going to be doing it as a premiere. So I really appreciate the live people. Go ahead and hit hashtag Dollar General Trashy, because oof. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.